So today I'm talking about, upon request, I'm talking about the subject matter of wealth and spirituality. uh, there is a so there is a common topic. This is a common topic, but this is not a topic that many people, many lamas or many spiritual people dare to face. But today, then I'm going to give a direct answer at your face. The question was that just to talk about whether if that many people believe or feel that to be a spiritual person one needs to be poor. You know, one needs to be poor. One needs to be maybe simple or something like that. And so this is a very unfortunate. This is a very, very unfortunate unfortunate idea, wrong idea. Why is it a wrong idea? So first we must first come to understand what is spirituality. To be a very spiritual person, is to first have this openness in the heart, kindness in the heart, love from the heart. To know that we have many, many common grounds and many, many common goals. And to understand that of all religions have the potential to make different kinds of human beings from different cultures or different religion and different regions to have a different belief, a different practice, but all teach everybody to become good. So when we say a spiritual person is very different from a religious fanatic person. A religious person is very different from a spiritual person. So I always say, I'm not a religious person. I'm trying to be spiritual person. Religious means blind faith. Okay? You are not to question, you are not to ask, and you are not to think so much, but just to develop in good faith. And so this is a wrong, according to our spiritual tradition, according to our spiritual, our own Vajrayana path. This is mistaken. But on our side, we have to train to become a spiritual person. Okay? There is we don't have a kind of a rule for ordinary persons that you have we just say every day you have to do this. But there is no say, you every day by this time you must do this ritual, this prayer, if not something will happen to you. Okay? And we don't say these kind of things. Every day you must make these offerings. Every day you must bow. Every day you must offer incense. Every day you must say certain prayers at this time. And so so religiously, many people follow many practices religiously. But when we talk about spiritual person, the essence is open heart and open mind. So when we say open heart and open mind, religious people have a very different view. Religious people will just say, if this not white means it's black. If you don't follow this, means you are bad. Okay? spiritual persons, you allow your mind to have a wider perspective of things. Okay? If for everything that happens, for example, a religious person would be, if you are sick, if you are not well, you must do this and then you get well. Okay? But a spiritual person takes on a more Ayurvedic style of how to say, curing a person, or maybe when you go and see a Chinese doctor, there is no one cause of your sickness. There is no one cause of your sickness. If you are not well, all the herbs that go into your medicine is different. Different person, different medicine. Different medicine, different style of cooking, different way of preparation, different time of consumption, and even making drastic changes to our diet. Okay, some maybe say you cannot eat this whole range of foods. And so to be a spiritual person, number one is we need to have an open heart. So when we have an open heart, what is an open heart? What is a loving heart? What is a kind heart? All this means not only take pity on the poor. You see, many people, they say, oh, this so poor thing, so there's pityness and there's no. For us, it's not pityness, it's compassion. Not just compassion for the poor, who have compassion for the rich? Who will have compassion for the rich because of their pride they have no teacher? Not that there are no teachers, but because in their mind they cannot take other teachers. In their mind they cannot take other teachers. In their mind they cannot accept other people's advice, other people's teaching, other people's experiential words of truth. For example, if you have a bad cough with a lot of phlegm and mucus, somebody with experience will say, don't take milk products, don't take yogurt. But you say that, oh, food is food, food is not medicine. Then you take medicine and you take this such food, and you say, oh, and then you say, take a long time to recover. But maybe to a Chinese doctor, cut off all milk and dairy products. When you take such a medicine, and you recover very, very quickly. Just a fraction of the time. And so similarly, a spiritual person has to be rich. The first richness is the inner richness. That is, you have to be rich with love. You have to be rich with loving yourself and loving others. Kind to yourself and kindness to others. Okay? Compassion to ourselves and also compassion to others. All others. And all others automatically compassion to you. Okay? And so, it's not just a matter of doing work. It's not just a matter of, oh, I'm a spiritual person, I have to do, my purpose is to be here to heal the world, to help, to pray, and this and that. No, but what is healing? What is helping? What is praying? Because to be a spiritual person, number one, with all this wealth of the heart, you cannot be judgmental. Imagine if you are a bodhisattva. Imagine you are Avalokiteshvara, Kuan Yin. People come to you because they are suffering. But if you are Kuan Yin, and if you have a Kuan Yin heart, but don't have Kuan Yin training, you say, you last time did this. You scolded your parents. You did this. You did that. Then you say, because you did this, I'm not going to help you. I say, I have power. My prayers and everything can make things happen. But because you did this, you did this, you did this, you didn't do this, didn't do this, didn't do this. That's why you're like this, like this, like this. And now you still want this and this and this. Go and die like you. You must suffer it out. Burn in pain. Okay? So you imagine, is this called spirituality? Okay? So what is the main thing about spirituality? Main thing of spirituality is we need to have this great compassion, which means this great compassion needs to be, has to be with honesty. All true honesty to your own heart and to your spiritual teacher. For me, it's my guru. Okay? For you, it's up to you. Who is your main heart, main practice? This is very important. Many people are very naughty. I just say didn't say they are bad. I say they are naughty. What is naughty? Not honest to Guru. Only take what they feel is best, but not honest to Guru. Also not honest to themselves. They accept something, okay? Accept something, but they take something, but they only accept what they like about that thing. And the rest, they don't like, they cut it out. Okay? So this is mistaken. Why I don't want to use the word wrong? This is mistaken because with time, with effort, people will and may change. That's why it is a journey. Spiritual people must see everything as a journey and not judge oneself and others that, oh, this is bad. This is no good. Okay? So imagine if you go and you are down and out. Who has not been down and out in life? Okay? When we are down and out, we have no more confidence. Don't even want to say the word pride. No more confidence, thus also no more pride. No more self-esteem, thus no ego. No more faith, and thus no hope. Right? Yeah. What do? People go around in frantic fear. Here pray, here ask for advice, there ask for advice. They keep on asking, and then after that, this one may suit me, I listen. That one don't suit me, I don't listen. So there's still one thing. Why these people will never be spiritual? Because they have identity, idea, ego. If you don't let go of your identity, your idea, your ego, what happened? You never be able to truly become moisturized by the rain of nectar. Like putting the stone in the water. Outside wet. Outside look wet, inside dry. Okay? Unlike if you are sincere, you are on a journey, you are like the sponge for the flower, So you soak in the water, it's floating on top, but as it gets wet, it sinks. If not, if you just take a sponge and push it in the water, outside get wet, inside still dry. So one thing is, spirituality needs time, needs patience, needs yourself to love yourself, needs your bravery. You have to be brave to practice. Brave to face yourself, brave to face other people. Other people definitely will tell you things. Spirituality is very much like falling in love. You must dare to fall in love. Okay? But spirituality, why I say, is like falling in love, because spirituality is rising in love. But worldly love is fall down. Pia. Okay? Ordinary people fall in love. Spiritual beings rise in love. Okay? Spiritual beings, when we see each other, when other people, so when other people practice, and other people do, when other people do good deeds, when people help others, we don't have the capability, we rejoice. We are happy. Rejoice, support, help, and therefore more success. Success comes from not by pushing other people down, but holding on to each other. And then there is not just victory, there is not just success, there is not just reaping, but there is a community of such. Therefore, automatically, if you are a truly spiritual person, you want to become, you don't just want to become wealthy. You automatically, because of the support and the help with each other, you become rich. Right? For example, if everybody is in doing some business or doing anything, everybody knows what each other is doing. Whatever service you need, we don't look for outside people. We look for our own people. And we each other give each other good quality, honest service. You see? Honesty is best policy. Right? So this honest service is very, very, very important. Honest service. If not, one time, two time, no more third time. So therefore, similarly with our practice, you must be honest with yourself. Honest with your guru, your spiritual teacher. With this honesty, with this openness, you see, with this honesty and openness, like this inverted bell, honestly, it makes good sound. Honestly, it is empty. So honestly, it can produce a very deep and vibrational sound. And what happens? Everybody it's sort of like it fills itself. It fills itself with so much good vibration. So when people say, oh, I want to be a spiritual person or a spiritual practice, and we shouldn't be wealthy, and it shouldn't be beautiful, and it shouldn't be this, and shouldn't be that. One thing already show. Look at all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Do they all appear in tattered and torn? Do they? Right? They don't. Every single, even those gods or deities of non-Buddhist, they also don't appear in tatters and torns. Okay? Monks and nuns, they take on the vow of wearing the robes for the dead. Robes that are made for covering the dead. Okay? Yeah. And so, it's to remind ourselves of impermanence. Because of impermanence, you can live today and every day to the fullest. You don't think so much. Lay people cannot live their life to the fullest. You cannot just make a decision and go. But ordained people, they can say, The guru asks them, do this, do this, do this. Okay, they can go. No problem. Lay person, my mother not happy, father not happy, husband not happy, wife not happy, children not happy, have to do business, have to pay rent, have to see doctor, have to pay insurance, I still owe money, owe the bank, oh, you see? So the main thing is number one, religious people or ordinary people always have many things what they want. They're always praying and praying and praying. They don't get it, then they say, oh, people who are spiritual or who are praying, they are all lousy, useless, wasting time. Why lousy, useless, and wasting time? Very simple. Because they will say that, oh, they don't get what they want, so they become monks and nuns. They come to temple and pray and this and that. They only think about their success always measured. I think battery problem. Success always measured in things that people can measure, can count. How much money, how many apartments, how many houses, how many cars, how many wives, how many mistresses, how many, I don't know, how many, so many things. Okay, so many things, everything that can count. People do not know the depth of the heart. Then they find the amount that they can count, that people can measure with. But real spiritual people do have a lot of losses. I'm telling you the truth. Okay? Real spiritual people have a lot of losses. So you have to be prepared. First thing you will lose, you probably lose your ego, lose your anger, okay, lose your nervousness, lose your fears. Okay, yeah, you will have losses. Since you cannot gain so much, first, if you are a big bowl filled with sand, if you don't first make the decision to lose the rubbish inside, how much can you gain? So that's why many people, when you hear the word losses, it's always bad. Okay? You have to lose your fear. You must know you have fear, then you let it go. Lose it. Lose your insecurity. Accept we have insecurity, let it go. Lose our attachment. Accept we have attachments, face it, smile, and let it go. Support each other when each other have difficulty, and then let it go. You see? So, imagine if this stone, imagine if this was totally filled with, just the whole thing is solid metal and a handle. It is totally just in the shape of a cup, reality cup inside. No purpose of a cup. The cup has to be empty to become a container. So we must be willing to lose. First we lose, then we can gain. Lose your fear, lose your insecurity, lose our anger, lose our ego, lose our pride, lose our concepts, lose our strong identity and and judgmentalism. Okay? We must first be willing to lose. If it's dirty water, how does the dirty water become clean? The dirty water must first be willing to lose its identity of being dirty. Must recognize that we are dirty. Then we will lose that dirtiness. Let it time, sit down, meditate. The dirty water will clear itself out. Right? Okay? So this is very important. All go through the process of purification, means filtration. So it's the same as spiritual practice. We have to do meditation. We have to sit. We have to do purification. We have to do purification practices. We have to do prostrations. We have to do recitations. Isn't it? Dirty water, filtration, right? You have to go through some rough things, right? Then the result will come to be clear, right? If not, they go through deep water and high heat, right? 水深火热, right? You have to boil the dirty water and distill it to become clean, right? Either by boiling or going through a lot of difficulty, then you can become pure. If not, leave it like that. You still have to go through the process of fermentation and decomposition. Then you see, for example, you try. I tried when I was young, about 20 years old. I took a glass jar and I filled it with coffee with milk. Okay, so I shaked it and left it there. After about 10 days, you can see the thing start to the thing broke. It just broke up in itself. Then after that, you see all the dark things and everything settle down. The clear thing is there. But meditation only settles things down. You still have to work it. But the thing is, we need time. Okay? Then, what do you mean by rich? Richness means you're being able to share. So, sharing first by sharing your heart. Sharing second by sharing your love. Sharing third by sharing your experience. Sharing fourth by sharing your spirituality. Sharing your support. Giving of hope. Giving of charity of teachings. Then it becomes really meaningful. Then third, finally, when you can do all this, really money will just come to you. And then you want to do something, there's success. There's success always touching and go, becomes go. Success, 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 success. Very easy. And when you have that success, you're not that crazy or egoistic because success is for all beings. Success is for the happiness of other beings. So, if you believe, if we want to choose to believe that to be spiritual, to recite mantra and meditate means we must be poor and rich people are necessarily bad and this and that, you are not following the spiritual tradition. You're not following the spiritual tradition. Imagine there's a rich person who came and tell me, Lama, I'm so poor. Okay? And he didn't say in a sarcastic way. He said, I have done many things in my life that made me very rich. But I'm so poor that not many people want to be my friend. I'm poor because when I want to give money and I give jewels to the temples and everything, when the moment people know of what I have done, they don't accept. Or I give to the churches, I give to these people, don't accept. I met this kind of people. Like I said, the money itself has no right or wrong. It was your motivation that made it right or wrong. Your attachment made things to become this way. So don't blame the money. There is no such thing as dirty money. There's no such thing as clean money. Okay? Whoever came up with the motivation of money must have been kind. Okay? But whoever made use of the notion of using paper money must have been very evil too. For example, because in the past people didn't trust each other, all transactions have to be paid in real gold and silver. At least in China, isn't it? Isn't it? Transaction, give me the real gold. How many? No, by the weight of gold, by the weight of silver. Later on, it came to, it's so heavy, it's so easily to be robbed by other people. And then, how? They came to have the notion of banking and have the 银票, have checks. Okay? So whatever you have, and then how much of gold or silver I have, this is the paper. That is the proof. You can take this and take that thing out. The first banknotes. Okay? So you don't have to carry all those things, and then you can safe keep the paper. Whoever had the idea to celebrate that time, to cheat everybody out of all their paper, also had a very, very bad motivation. So, to be a spiritual person, number one, please, we must be very clear. If you say money is dirty, then food is also dirty. Clothing is also dirty and evil. Medicine is also dirty and evil. Fashion is also dirty and evil. Correct? Perfumes are dirty and evil. Because advertising is dirty and evil. Advertisements give you ideas of what you should become, telling you why you should become like that, because what you are now sucks. And if you believe in advertisements and go and do many crazy things to yourselves, it's your choice. It's your choice. Okay? So it is very important that a spiritual person have a very clear mind. For example, a recent case, somebody came to ask me, Ramache, if I want to ask if it is good for me to do this MLM product, MLM, because it can. Then I check and I say, oh, it's good for you. I have nothing against anybody but any method to make a decent living, provided it is an honest living. Okay? It has to be an honest living. I personally experience some MLM products are really much, much better. But if the motivation is just to make fast money and run, then it becomes evil on the spot. It becomes just totally meaningless on the spot. Okay? In fact, not just MLM, anything that you do, I just want to come here, work, I learn already, I know the ins and outs of this business, I run and I open my own business. That's stealing. Right? Somebody knows how to do this business, you learn this and that, the skills and everything, they come out and become with that motivation. That's stealing. You didn't shake hand and make friend with your ex-boss. Say, oh, now, you imagine, if you are a boss, somebody come and work for you and say, I come and work for you because I want to learn your everything. I want to be your competitor. I will take half of all your, if not all of your customers. You want to employ this person? You want to employ this person? You should. You should. Think why. Think now. This. Talk a bit. Give me some reason why I say you should. Any idea? Any idea? Why I say you should? How many of you will employ such a person? Huh? You say you employ because I say employ. Huh? Or what? Then tell me your reason. You accept all. That's not a fair answer. That's not a fair answer. That is what I would say a politically correct answer, but not a fair answer. If I ask you, you just give me this kind of answer, I'll just bullshit you. Okay? In the monastery, if you give this kind of answer, they will do cha you. They will say this the funny answer. No, this is a weird answer. So they will like this. Okay? Yeah. What other answer? No, you yes, you say. Give him the say. He's honest. Okay. What else? Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. So your wife is your enemy. That's also a politically correct answer. Can you invest? And he eat everything out of eat up your business. Strike a win-win situation. This is also a politically correct answer. Shark meet a shark will hunt together. Yeah. You hunt together, I catch both shark, I eat shark fin. Huh?
Understand. Yeah, I think we have to have the compassion, even though the motivation is wrong, but at least the person is honest in a way to realize. I mean, for us to realize that is for us to teach and also to learn from each other, and as well as try to motivate the person in the right manner.
Can you hear her? You're holding the mic, you're talking, but nobody can hear you, and you're oblivious to it.
I think knowing that the person has the wrong motivation or being honest, although being honest, and we must have compassion to accept and try to impart the right value into the person. Just trying to.
Okay, these are all good tries. I'm happy you tried to say something. Anybody else want to say anything? Tekan him ah.
I feel the wise businessman should actually have a big heart and mind to be able to accept a talent or someone who is better than him, because only when he can accept someone with talents and better than him, he can bring his business to another level.
That's a fair answer. So it's time for you to start doing and stop thinking. Yeah. Like I said, I hear your answers for 10 years, your prayers for 10 years, your hopes and wish and offering of service to your lips for 10 years. I want to see action. Yes, I'm a very scary teacher. Okay? Actually, I'm not scary. Better I say in front of your face than talk behind you. Uh, why I will say we should employ this person. Number one is, what is your motivation for doing business? What is your motivation for doing business? The worst business person for doing business is to base on profit. Because people will only see him or her just with money and no heart. Heartless person. Profit-driven person. The best business person is a person who offers, who makes a living out of his service. Genuine customer satisfaction. Can you see? My angle and many people's angle are different. Genuine customer satisfaction. Okay? So, therefore, for example, if I'm selling some product, maybe like a bicycle, first of all, people who have not seen a bicycle, they'll be very frightened of it. But because I know this thing will help people, okay, I will tell them this is the price, it's very expensive, but I will tell them the pros of how this thing can help and better your life and the cons of you not having this. Okay? I will even let you use this thing for free. Go and try it out. Who don't want to have a better and easier life? Who don't want? Correct? Okay? So your motivation. So if the person who has always have to walk up and down and stuff like that, who able to enjoy the benefit of the wheel, of the bicycle, after that, first few times he will fall down, he will curse at me, he will scold me, but okay, I will accept. But when he is able, he masters the skill, he will have great benefit. Imagine the carrying of so many things for a farmer without a bicycle, without a cart, without the concept of a wheel. Okay? So if I make this one, so the main thing is, what is your motivation? I make this one, it can help people. Then good. Then great benefit. If I make something and say, I just want to make your life worse, I make this thing for you, let you enjoy for a while. After a while, this thing will spoil. Then come back. And then I'll let you make this, take this thing and then it will spoil. Then people, this dishonest, people use your product after a while, they say your thing always spoil. Correct? Good but always spoil. What is a good business person, a good genuine person? Honesty. You make this one, this thing, invent this thing, or maybe this car, or maybe this object. After few years or 1 year, you come out next model. People will upgrade. Upgrading better than your things spoil and come back and repair. Correct or not? Upgrading, your mind also feel better. Correct? So when you have somebody who say want to come and take over your business and want to come and learn the tricks of your trade and this and that, let him. Why? Because your mind can help more people. That thing can help more people. Our job is to let our invention to help more people. Do you ever even think about giving thanks to the person who invented electricity? You just take it for granted. Who is benefiting from it now? The person who invented electricity? You understand what I'm saying? Just let people, because if the original intent was to be of benefit, imagine the world. I give you one I read this history in the classics. In the end of 20th century, electricity was first brought into China, and the Empress Dowager and the ministers, they were excited to hear about this thing called fire from heaven. Okay, and so when it was first turned on, at that time the Empress Dowager's eyesight was already not good, and so she asked the eunuchs and the ministers and say, how is this thing called electric light? The answer that was replied to her was really beautiful. The answer that was replied really touched my heart. You say, the answer was, Your Majesty, this invention is so beneficial and kind. It can bring light to the darkness of the heart. It is like bringing light to the darkness of the heart. Darkness of the night to darkness of the heart. Right? Why did it say it's the darkness of the heart? Because people feel secure when there is light. Right? So now we have so many lights, but everybody just take it for granted. Okay? So if your thing is really good, you're not afraid for other people to learn. Number 2, if he learned and he left, he learned your old invention. You have a new invention. Right? After the person leave, you come out with a upgraded model. Then that person started everything. He's brand new, but you're maybe 3rd generation already. You understand? Yeah, he's brand new, your 1st generation. You already move on to 3rd generation. Okay? So that's the main thing. Okay? If you really want to do, in this world, there are so much of greed, of this and that, and dishonesty. So what is honesty? Honesty is the genuine openness from heart to heart. Not just thinking about, want to tell or not, don't want to tell or not, this and face each other. When heart meet heart, it is open. When hate meet hate, it is closed. It is always ego and pride. This is the thing that is very important. Many people ask Dharma question with the head, not the heart. We should only practice Dharma, not for our own wealth, not for our own status, not for our own name, fame, honor, not to start Dharma center and have a new temple and have this and that. No, this is mistaken. We learn Dharma. Learning Dharma is we must remember, okay? Learn Dharma and cultivate Dharma is to be like somebody tying more, diver tying weights to the leg. Okay? Somebody who can swim on the surface only will swim on the surface and show off can swim on the surface. But the diver who wants to go deep to explore needs weights on the body and the leg, right? Then goes down. On the surface, we only can see bubbles coming up. But deep down inside, the one more humble, more service, more hope, more helping other people. The diver, the first beginning, everybody is swimming on the surface, showing, I can swim, I can, like this, I can swim, I know freestyle, butterfly, breaststroke, whatever. Slowly, with long time, it becomes bored, Then, like I said, it takes time. Then taking on humility, taking on the things that weigh us down. Then it goes down. Go deeper and deeper into the sea. Go deeper to explore. Similarly for us, our practice should go deeper and deeper. Okay? So when it comes to about financial wealth or money, these are surface things. The surface, the reaction to the surface is always based, okay, what is the reaction on the surface? The reaction to the surface is always based on the emptiness of the inside. People who are full inside don't make much noise. Okay, those who are empty inside make a lot of noise. People, a barrel of water that is full inside, even if you hit, there's not much sound. Okay? So that's why sometimes people ask Lord Buddha many questions, and what did Lord Buddha do? He just smiled and kept quiet. Sometimes when the other monks asked him, well-honored one, these other people asked so many questions and you kept quiet, what is the meaning of this? The Buddha just walked to the barrel of water and hid and walked off. Okay? This is called teaching not by words but by action. We say 身教. Okay? Teaching by action. Not teaching by words. Teaching by action and teaching by words, great difference. Okay? So when people are saying, when they see money, so happy, also shows inside very empty. When they see money become so happy, or see money become very adverse to it, what we call these are the extremes. Actually, it's not just to money. We now just using the label of this thing called money. Sometimes they see the enemy, or sometimes can see food, sometimes can see something, can see a movie or this or that. It can just be anything. If the reaction is great happiness or great sadness, then you know there is a lot of work to be done. Chinese say, 对这个要下功夫. This subject need to put in a lot of work and effort. Work and effort to get a good result. Which means, another way of explaining to you, okay, one side is flour, one side is water. The two extremes. You need to knead the flour and the water together to become a dough. You understand? Okay? So when you say big reaction, it means this thing is big failure, or we don't say failure, big area that need a lot of work to be done. Some people mention something and they are very emotional. Then you know, then this aspect, this person journey on this aspect, on this subject, longer way. Okay? So this is what I mean. You understand? So if you see, very easy. What is the Westerner, very successful, they say, the secret. What is the secret? The Buddha taught this long, 2,000, 3,000 years ago. Okay? In fact, it's all around us. What is the secret? What you want, what you love, you get more. And this not greed is what you true love. For example, you have children, you want children, you love children, you see children, you don't stand up and call the child, you squat down, open arms, big smile, okay, you call their name, they come running to you, to give them big hug, big kiss, you touch them, and then you show love to them with affection. If you are the child, how you feel? Happy? When the child, will the child remember you? Naturally, yeah? We talk about natural. Okay? So actually everything else reacts the same way as a child. If you are true to them, they are true to you. Honesty from the heart. You're true to them, they're true to you. Okay? If your mind always think about, wow, how I want to calculate now, how I want to make and this and that, and I want to. If you have no karma, if your karma is a small cup, you can never get big amount of water. But if you open up your heart and this and that, your karma may be small. But you know what happens? You know what happens? If your karma is small, but you have great thoughts, and you share, and you love, something great happens. This is the real meaning of co-invest. Other people buy your idea. Other people feel your love and sincerity. Other people feel your honesty, and they want to do together with you. They may be bigger cup, smaller cup, but together is many cup. Some are basin, some are swimming pool. You understand? You don't know when you're going to meet a basin. When you don't know when you're going to meet a big bathtub. Even though I'm a saucer or I'm a small teacup. But I have a big idea. So the main thing is we need big idea. We need to have thoughts, but we need action. Only thoughts, no action, no result. Okay? Yeah. Only thoughts to have a big result, in the middle always need to have action. We always forget about the action part. The action part first is to open up. First action is the action of the mind. Need to open up. Need to share. Need to appreciate. Need to let each other feel happy and trust and love and sincerity. Sincerity and honesty really can touch. Right? You think so many people doing business and everything is not sincere and not honest. Okay? So that's why I say, if you really, whatever you are doing, how your boss is, you don't know. Most important is how you are. How you are, very important. Be sincere. When you are sincere, you automatically be nice. If I tell you to be nice, you can be nicely hypocritic, nicely insincere. Right? People will say that, oh, be nice. They can make money for you. Sarcastic people. People say terrible things. But sincere. Give good personal service. Good service, good product, good advice. That's very important. Okay? So when that happens, you see, what you want, what you love, you will attract. Money, no problem. Money will not be a problem. Support will not be a problem. Why do some people not have support? Because they never thought about supporting other people. Why do some people are born in the areas that everything is so difficult? Okay? Why? Because they have never thought that, they thought that everything is to be independent. Everything think about themselves. Everything is themselves, their own idea, their ideology. Everything I-based, self-based. Suffering. Suffering cause of suffering. Okay? So, if we really want to be, you really want to be happy, you must first know what happiness is. Okay? So therefore, make other people, let other people, through your actions, to have hope. Beings have no hope. Many beings have no hope. With your action, give them hope. With your action, give them prayer. With your action, give them support. With your action, give them a hearing. Okay? Lend them an ear. With your action, give people hug. With your action, give people support. Very important. Automatically, it will grow. Once people experience it, it's different. Talking about the taste of durian and eating durian, very different. Huh? Okay? Yeah. Talk about the best durian, all different kind and different breeds of durian. To me, as long as I eat durian, I'm happy. Okay? But talking about durian, taking photo of durian, sending me durian, no use. Make sense? Maybe some of you don't like durian. I don't know. Maybe you like pineapple. I don't know what. Everybody have their own likes. Okay? So the main thing is this. Talk about inner peace. Talk about this. Talk about that. No, you just talk. Okay. They say imprint. Main thing is we must start to give the support, to give the lending ear, to give the help, to give the free advice, free knowledge, free experience. Share. Okay? Generosity and gracefulness is not just about giving, it's also about receiving. If somebody give you good advice and this and that, and you're rude, you don't want to even to look at that person, you don't even want to think, you just show this unhappy face, and it's not generous, it's not gracious, not gracious to receive. Okay? So, we have to re-examine our motivation, re-examine our action, re-examine our mind, re-examine our action. Then, this is called fine-tuning. Right? Stereo, radio. First you switch on, you don't hear anything. Slowly you need to tune, and then after tune, then you try to get the exact stereo sound. Right? Right? Okay, so this is re-examination is fine-tuning. This is real Buddha Dharma. Real Buddha Dharma. That's why Buddha always say, go back, meditate, do reflection, have awareness. These are typical Buddhist scholarly words. Okay? I can use, if I teach from a text, even more easy. Okay? But I want to motivate you to do something for self and others. If you do everything for others, all others will elevate your oneself. Your own idea, your own this. Many of you gave political correct answers. I know, that means that's where you are. But it's okay. Okay? Someday, in the future, you will have your disciples who will build you a throne like this, and you will sit on the throne to give teaching. It will happen. You will become a Buddha. You will become a guru. Okay? It will happen. My gurus prayed for me. I pray for you. Okay? It will happen in your future, in the future. If not this life, in future life. You practice your sincerity and you will automatically transform what is inside, what is in the heart, what is in the mind. Okay? Then it becomes possible. Start by teaching. Who? Teaching those who rely upon you for food, for lodging, for life, your children. Teach your children the Dharma. The worst example is those, they have their own freedom, never mind. Nowadays, youngsters don't listen. They want to go here, let them go. They want to do that. Then you are a failure as your parent. As a parent, you are a failure. That means you didn't even know how to teach. So you just push everything to society. Right? Hello? Yes. Right? Teach your friends. If you treasure them as your friend, your friend going to fall down. If your friend is blindfolded, there is a hole in front, he's going to fall down and cut himself and have a broken bones. Will you save your friend? Will you? Will you pull him aside? I'm not so sure about that. Most of you let him die. Lah. He die, I'm higher. Less competition. Okay? You really want to be a friend, you have to do the 4 activity for promoting the propagation of Buddha's teaching. Practice what you preach. Okay? Giving good advice. Generosity. Okay? And what? Skillful conversation. Okay? That means you have to talk. You have not just talk, not talk rubbish, but talk skillfully. Talking by the way of connecting with other people's hearts, not connecting with other people's wallet. Okay? So this is very important. We have to connect with each other's hearts. Then everybody will open their heart, open their mind, and then it becomes more fortunate, greater blessing that everybody can support and help each other. Okay? So this becomes of great benefit. Somebody who been to somewhere, if you are of a good caliber, your practice becomes deeper. What you say, people listen. What you do, people respect. When you say somebody else need help, or somewhere need help, or someone need help, and you ask around for help and support, those who can give food will give food, those who can give money will give money, those who can give time will give time, and those who can give effort will give effort. Not everything is money, 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 money. Just give money, nobody do the work also, no use. Just giving money, nobody have the... Imagine, let's say, in this time, there's a degeneration. Nobody, no lady know how to do makeup anymore. Okay? Suddenly there comes a reincarnation of a great makeup artist. Okay? Who? Maybe TG in the future life. Reincarnation of big, okay? And then all the girls here have say, in the past life, we didn't look like that. You know? Why? Why do I want to say this? Because in the past life, the woman only know to make themselves look good, but inside not nice. Future life, they don't have a will not have a good, what is this called? Complexion, skin color, skin tone, and not good features. And the reincarnation of TG, who is the great, a makeup artist, will say, in the past, people didn't look like that. Right? And so maybe, the woman dig up historical records. Oh, in the past, women looked like that. How come we cannot look like that now? You see? So you will need a reincarnation of a makeup artist. Oh, I have this innate ability to transform you. But only transform outside. Transforming is the inside. 相由心生. What you are as a person, we can see from your face. You know? If you are the look pretty but stupid one, also can see from your face. Okay? If you are the cunning type, one look at your face also I know. If you are the type that will think and how you twist the nook and cranny and corner, I look at your face also I know. If you are the type that say, don't think so much lah, never mind lah, leave it to God. Leave it to whoever up there, leave to Lama. Lama say can, cannot, never mind lah, don't think so much. I look at your face also I know. If you are the type that, no, Lama is Buddha meh? Buddha like that meh? Huh? You tell me. Huh? How come? How can? You see, if somebody want to think of nonsense, sure, all the nonsense come out. That's why we say, person with a good heart see goodness in all beings. You understand? Yeah. So those, you see, especially some people who maybe, even Chinese monks on YouTube, I watch with great, I don't know, pity or what, I just gonna, you see, some people, they just so much criticize to His Holiness Dalai Lama. Some people so much criticize to Theravada Buddhism, so much criticism to Vajrayana Buddhism. Only their practice is correct. Some so much criticize to Amitabha Buddha only because no Shakyamuni Buddha, no other Buddha. Therefore, only Shakyamuni Buddha. I never even recite the word Amitabha. I just say it, but I will never recite. You see, actually, Amitabha is so deeply etched in his heart, I just say, I will never recite the name Amitabha. But I have to say, but I'll never recite. It's just weird. I don't recite, but I type. Yeah, I mean, truthfully, there are all different kinds of people. All different kinds of thoughts and ideas and this and that. So really, practice is to see the enlightened aspect of all beings. Okay? We want to really become divine, to be saint-like, to be a bodhisattva. Okay? Most of us, we say, we want to be saint-like, to be bodhisattva. Really, this need to open. Most of us say that, we take initiation, we receive bodhisattva vows and this and that. Frankly speaking, we are on not even the path of hearers. Okay? Chinese, there's a term called 超度. Okay? What is 受度? Okay? What is the receiving? 超度 means super mundane salvation. Super mundane salvation. And ordinary beings, how are you even here to receive salvation? 度脱度 salvation, best English word I feel. Okay? So we do chanting for all the dead. But when you're alive, why wait until you are dead then put your name there? When you're alive, do you even want to receive the advice of other people? So one look at your face, one look at the way you behave and talk and think, I know where you're going your next life. I'm not joking. It's not that I have the power. I don't have such powers. But by experience, one look, I know. Look, because I see how you behave when you think that nobody is looking. Like Phyllis says, I'm observing. She likes to say, I'm observing. Yeah, she tells everybody, I'm observing you. They put everybody on their toes. You see this? Yeah. So the same thing. We observe our mind, observing. Okay. By observing, just by looking at your mind, your thought, your physical appearance, how you want to style your hair, how you want to wear your clothes, I know. Just one look, I know. Who and how you really are. No matter how you try to hide, okay, one thing cannot hide. The inner aura of your heart cannot hide. Okay, this aura, no need to see with not see color. Oh, Lama can see color. Rinpoche can see power. Sorry, I just used the word aura. Okay, just read. I can just, very easy. You can too. You look at children in the classroom. Can you tell me which one is a naughty one? It's same. Yeah. Sir, Metama, you looking long time. Also, you can see for yourself what other people doing, what they thinking, Huh? Okay, so this is very natural. You would just know whether. So you know what kind of people you have to behave yourself. Correct? Hello. You don't know? Some people, which people you know when you're around them, you behave yourself. Right? Why? Behave yourself in front of me, is it? Don't worry. You just be yourself. Huh? Many people like to talk in front of me, say one thing, behind me say another thing. They think I'm stupid, I just let you be. Let you continue to think that I'm stupid. Because I'm stupid, that's all. Right? Yeah. All the small actions that you all do, that people do, okay? Not just me, all the gurus know. Those spiritual beings who have opened their hearts, okay, who have bared their souls to their gurus, to their teachers, to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, why are they great? Because they are adorned with the perfections, with the jewelry of the 6 perfections of generosity, of and all this. All the 6 perfections. Okay? So we may think this, think that. You can carry on thinking because there is no end to thinking. There will never be an end of your thinking. There will never be an end of your doubt because there will never be an end to the you. Okay? Once you release that, then you will know what is called beginningless and endless. Okay? Maybe this year, at the end of this year, then I will give the transmission and teaching of the Heart Sutra. Yeah. Hopefully, after the explanation, the students and disciples I will teach in the retreat. Yeah. Then you will open the eye that will never be able to close. Yeah. That is very important. Open the eye that can never close. Okay. Then we will be able to see each other at a deeper level, not just with the eyes, but with your heart. Now we are trained to see each other with the heart. As children, we could all see each other with. Now we are all trained to see each other with our eyes, but as children, we could all see each other with our heart. Right? Now we have to unlearn and retrain so that hopefully we can again see each other with our hearts. Okay? Many other things then. The moment we see and feel each other with heart, many things that we are talking about, it just become not important anymore. Okay? So this is what I want to say about spirituality and human financial health or wealth. Okay? About the subject of money. Okay? Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Don't be attached or lust and desire for it. But be a big container. Train and cultivate yourself to be a big bowl, big container. It will fill itself. Make yourself useful. And when you are useful and you are being used, how to be useful means you have to be used. Correct? What is the purpose of a very useful and good designed toilet bowl when you cannot use it? Understand? Hello? Sleepy, is it? Want to do exercise? You think about it, what is the purpose of a great chef if he don't cook? Can talk, cannot cook. Right? What is the purpose of a really beautiful design, top quality, best porcelain toilet bowl? Cannot use. Long pia, no? Okay? Yeah. Crash on the wall. That's what it means. Okay? So really to be able to be useful to all beings, you must let other beings use you. Remember that. Be used. Allow yourself to be used. Then you can truly be useful. If you are yourself, ego so high, you are very useful, but nobody can use you, no use. Okay? Please let everybody use you. Be useful to everybody. Make yourself useful. That is why volunteering is very important. Volunteer for others. That is the action of giving up yourself, your identity, yourself. Volunteers have to wear another t-shirt. Volunteers have to do another thing, have to do more. Why? Because this the real useful action of using you, of using and sending down your ego and your pride, sending down your identity. That is why in the Chinese Mahayana tradition, when they do chanting, they say, no watch, no jewelry, no makeup, no everything. Really, they say all plain, simple, natural before the Buddha. No, nothing. Okay? Cannot let down the hair, all the hair bund up. Yeah. Okay? So this is the meaning. You let us be useful to others. Alright? Yeah. So let's offer a short mandala.